Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Halton Hills housing update. So last update of 2021. Just a reminder, no captions today or editing because Brooke is still enjoying her Christmas holiday. So I apologize, my kids are upstairs, so we may hear them throughout the video. Just real life here, right? So there they are. So let's get into the numbers of how we're closing out 2021, and it's very scarce. So in Georgetown in the past week, there were 4 sales. So I mean, the stuff that was there is still sold. 3 of them sold over asking. A really interesting one is there was a bungalow off of Delrex, like a rare half-acre lot, but this house was like dead original. It was listed at $999 and it got over $1.7 million for a bungalow that needs renovations. I know the lot's amazing. You could do a lot with it, but at this point I'm just like, what is happening? Seriously. So things are selling and they're selling for a lot of money. So 4 sales, 3 of them sold over asking. There was only 1 new listing in Georgetown this week. So the market is pretty quiet in terms of new listings just because of the time of the year, but the buyers are still here. So in Acton this week, there was 2 properties that sold and no new listings. Glen Williams, Limehouse, and the Rural Market all had no sales and no new listings. So this is gonna be a quick market update. Now looking at active inventory. We are heading out of 2021 with our lowest numbers of the year. We are at only 23 active listings in all of Halton Hills. That is the lowest number. There's my kids running again for you. That's the lowest number we have seen in 2021, and I don't anticipate we're gonna feel any kind of real relief in those numbers for the next few months. So looking at Georgetown, 9 is the lowest I've ever seen in Georgetown, and we are at 9 this week. We are sitting with inventory right now that most of it has been there for a little bit, but I anticipate this number may go down next week, which is hard to believe. But right now, 9 active listings in all of Georgetown. Under 700,000, we have 2 active listings, both condos. One of those is a pending sale. They're waiting on the deposit. So really only 1 thing available under 700. My kids are really going at it up there. Again, apologize. 700,000 to 800,000, there are no active listings. 800 to $1 million is down to 1 active listing. So basically, there's 1 freehold and 1 condo available under $1 million in Georgetown. Very bad. Million plus, this is our lowest number of the year. We are at 6 active listings, down from 7 last week. That million plus price point has been one of our busier price points of the year, and we just can't seem to keep inventory. But the worst story of it is that we just can't get anything in that price point. The last 4 weeks have been completely dead in that price point, and there's just more and more buyers just waiting to get in. So overall, Georgetown is in a really big inventory pickle. Acton is in a super low inventory state as well. Acton only has 2 active listings and they are both $1.499 million. So that is a higher ticket for Acton. I mean, we've been seeing stuff in Acton getting over that $1 million plus this year. But yeah, 2 listings sitting at 1.5, which is on the higher end of the buyers there. So really, if you want to buy in Acton, there's nothing to buy. Glen Williams has no listings, Limehouse has no listings, and the Rural Market stayed the same this week at 12 active listings. So, I mean, no surprise, we're in this weird week between Christmas and New Year, and with the holidays, like everything was just kind of at a standstill. I hope a lot of people are prepping their homes right now to get them ready for the new year, but I just don't know that that's the case. A lot, I would say far majority of clients right now are waiting to buy something before they list their house. And so when there is nothing to buy in these areas, there's gonna be nothing listed. There's gonna be, you know, your odd one that's moving out of town. But a lot of these people, if we can't get buys, they're not going to be selling their houses. So going into 2022, this is not any better. We're actually going into the new year in a way worse spot than we were in last year. And so anyone that thinks the market is changing anytime soon, I think they're really incorrect. We just have so many buyers that didn't find the properties that they wanted to buy in 2022, or they weren't able to buy them because they just kept getting outbid. And so all those buyers are still there. So as properties come up, like, they're selling very quickly. I anticipate the first 4 to 6 months of this year, we're going to continue to see prices increase, which seems unfathomable, but I think that's what we're in for. And these numbers are just, these are really low. This is the lowest we've ever seen, and the demand is probably at an all-time high. So that is it for 2021 market updates. I will be back to see if the start of 2022 is on an increase or more of a decline. I have a feeling we'll be on a decline. Anyways, I hope you all have a great new year, and I'll be back next Tuesday. And seriously, if you have been thinking about selling, I think the next 4 weeks might be kind of a wild ride. So I will be back next Tuesday. Have a great week, everyone.